Welcome. That's what I look like getting out of bed. All day. I might change my voice. Well, welcome. What should we talk about? Black Mirror, which is black magic, as being a good thing, not necessarily always bad. That's what people think. Left-handed path, black magic, bad, evil. Not real. Not really true. It often is, but white magic is often bad too. So now we're getting these experiments. That center that does the disease place. I don't know which one it is. They're telling people at this point. This is how ridiculous it is. The adverse effects and reactions are due to people's anxiety, not the fact that they're pumping a bunch of chemicals and experimental heavy metals and weird shit into people's bodies. That's not doing it. It's people's attitude about it. Now, on the highest level, that is 100% true. That's 100% fact. I would agree with that. But because we're not living there in that realm completely, that's the thing to tell people. Because bullets, we're not superheroes, we're not playing X-Men games, we don't have superpower like that kind of powers. Some people have extra special powers that they have. There's people. There might be a few that can do things that you can't even imagine. But the idea that placebo and nocebo effects exist is a mentalism to the highest order. The most powerful thing is mind. It moves faster than anything. You can move your thought from here to 1 billion miles away instantaneously. And if you're good at it, you can project yourself there. You do it all the time when you're sleeping, you just don't remember. So these people getting these whatever, why they would get this done, I don't know. They're being persuaded to. I read 2 things this morning that made me laugh my balls off. One was that people are mad at Bill Gates. Wonder why you're mad at him. Seems like a really fine dude, really cool guy, real sweet dude, real nice, real good person. He probably has lots of qualities that I'm just not. I don't know. Somebody said he was practicing. He's practicing magic. He's practicing voodoo science. He's practicing the art of suggestion. A lot of things. Certainly he is. And these companies that are telling you that the adverse effects of being an experimental something, they're not lying when they say your mind is doing it to you. That if you had, that's true at the highest level. But for what's really happening, like if somebody runs you over in a car, well, the car, you should have somehow, if somebody eats something, you take a dump. There's a physical something that's going on. But he is practicing the suggestion to do things, and people are listening, and that makes them idiots, morons, right? That's why. You can't be serious if you trust that dude. You don't. In my mind, you don't exist as a human being. If you trust more than you trust me or yourself, especially yourself, you're not even in my purview, my sight, my vantage point. I cannot understand anything you say. That dude is a dude. My opinion of him, and I will stand by my opinion. Is it a fact? I don't know. Maybe he's doing something good, but as can tell, I don't like it. And if you think that that's smart, you're not smart to me. But however, he is not practicing any type of medicine, as far as I can tell. The difference between being a medicine man, being a practicing medicine, big pharmaceutical sales rep, doing the science behind the scenes, being a doctor. There's levels to these things. And anyways, the idea is that the fact that the placebo effect exists proves unequivocally that metaphysics is real. They tell you, well, I don't know, that 88 times, 2% of the times it worked kind of like, because it was they took a sugar pill and it didn't have any effect, and then 2% of the times something changed and we don't know why. The fact that they don't know why and they can't isolate it, they can't understand it, they can't comprehend why would that occur, and it had nothing to do with what they thought they did. That will prove you the power of an individual, your own mind included. Should people be getting stabbed? Know that? No. So I to have a good day. How about you? What are you doing? Who's there? What's up, barefoot? What are you doing? I'm snacking. Breakfast is a glass of wine and some ribs, some riblets, honey chocolate chipotle mole glaze, some habanero, and I rubbed them first. 10 hours slow. I didn't have a smoker, I didn't have a steamer, nothing like that, but pretty okay. That was breakfast. I still got another 25 pounds to cook, so be eating. It's a good day, huh? I don't mind it. Seems alright. I will use the power of positive mental projection to prove my position that most people are preposterous in their preconceived, perturbing, functional. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But I'm just saying, a lot of people they just want to have a bad time. I can't F with those kind of people. Because like-minded people is the only ones I'm fucking with. The FISA. Just rocking out to some copyright-free jazz. I don't know, what is this? Kind of like a funk, Asian, Japanese funk jazz. Yeah. Funny enough, I made a video a couple days ago of some street musicians playing some covers of shit, and I got a copyright claim on my video, which I really don't care that much about because it doesn't affect my channel, other than the fact if I make 20 cents on it, they get the 20 cents. Even though it was me, well, I mean, I was gonna give them the money anyways, and they donated. But the point is, I know them, like they're making money. I asked them if I could do this. Like, what? Funny shit, man. And they didn't claim it. The original song that they actually did some sort of like. Obviously, they weren't playing it exactly. They play like a rendition song. Ridiculous shit, man. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna sit here, and everybody here, if you've learned anything, do you find any spare change in your couch? You know, you like your washing machine, your dryer, and look in there. Maybe one of your pairs of pants, 20 in it. Go ahead and you can send that to me. CashApp, PayPal, blah blah blah. It's beneath. TsarXen, capitalize the S. CashApp, PayPal, and Venmo. Cool. So if you've learned anything, or even slightly, perhaps, you can always, by, donating something to me. And I do see it, and I do very much appreciate it. Faisal, YouTube is always doing new algorithms, man. And about a year and a half ago, their new algorithm pretty much eliminated any new subscribers on my channel. My channel will be pretty big right now, and it's exactly the size I prefer it. There's just enough people that I can interact with on a one-on-one basis. Just get overwhelmed in the comments, and then I don't have to do, you know, it's a good size. But yeah, about a year and a half ago, no new subscribers. Just goes like this now. It was like this. It was every day, 10 to 15 people new, and it's just pretty funny. What you gonna do? Stop. It'd be nice if YouTube didn't. I don't know. I don't know what the goal is. I mean, who are they? What team are they playing for? Are they playing game for the positive advancement of the human experience and because if they were, I would be more popular than Bill Gates, and people would just quite honestly, they certainly, without question. I'm better looking, smarter. People are like, oh, he wears glasses though, and he's old, and he knows computers, and he's a transvestite married to a transvestite. Is that why I can't do it? Because I didn't cut my beard hair, my nuts off. Is that why? I wonder, does he even exist? And also, the things that I speak to people are positive, advancing people's consciousness about life, health, magic. What is he doing? What is he doing other than he wants to stab people? That's what he wants to do. He wants to stab people and mutilate and hurt people. That's who you're voting for? If I stood in a room next to Bill Gates and we had a battle rap, who wins? There's nobody in their right mind choose him. They wouldn't choose you. You can listen to they listen to Gates Foundation. Why? Because they got some money. I mean, I guess. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong here. We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time. So if what they're doing is giving them a better life, good for them. But to do it at the cost of destroying other people and hurting them, you know, like stealing water from villages to make Coca-Cola products, pretty fucked up move, I would say. You know, experimentally doing things like that. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see where how that can feel good. Like there's a difference between being there's like strength, there's power, there's authority, there's these things that people have, and there's a difference in these things. And I know what powerful is. It doesn't need to do anything. It's like power versus force. I'll tell you about Power and Force. It's a good book too. You should read it. Go look it up. Power versus Force. Force is what Willie Gates is doing. That dude. And all of those people on TV. They're forcing an opinion and an agenda. Forcing. Power just goes. No. Power destroys force. Force is an action. It's an action. It's an actionable. It's forceful. Don't be forceful. Powerful. You can. Yeah, I'll show you power. It just sits there. Here. Powerful. This is power. Just sits there. Just sit. What are you gonna do about that? Nothing. Too powerful. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That's powerful. It's a token. It's an idol. Do I worship it? No. Just go, awesome. Cool. People that just go, hey, you should do this, and you should, here, I think this is better if you do this, do it like stab in the thing, because, well, what's gonna happen? Well, I think it's gonna make you healthier. I'm already healthy. What things people tell you to do that don't make you more healthy, more healthiest, most healthiester. You know what I mean? Well, however you just whatever language you try to use, that more healthiester. I don't know. No. Are you good? How good are you? Pretty good. Pretty good. But you know, but maybe breathe wrong outside. you might. There might be all sorts of things that happen if you just breathe. So you're more concerned about breathing now than you were about all of the cars with exhaust. That was fine then. You're okay with people and have been farting all the time. In fact, you probably work in an office building and people just fart all into those chairs, those cushions. Every time they sit down, there's poopy particles everywhere. You walk around in poopy buildings, and all the carpet with all the dirt from outside, and poopy carpets and poopy buildings. Just saying. And you're telling me now there's a problem? In a million zillion years that we've been here on this realm, and now all of a sudden just no. Now you gotta. Everybody must be fearful of the boogeyman. But not the last 100 years when we got the chemtrails, got the around putting things up there. I can't be sure of what that exactly is. We got cars that we're certain that are putting out noxious fumes. Okay, we got that. All right, and then just everything. People putting perfume on. Do you know how distinct perfume is? None of that. That's all fine. But now there's some thing that nobody can isolate, can't find, don't even know, and half the doctors even tell you it's all bullshit. But now we gotta put this on, and this thing probably, as you're breathing it, not probably, it's actually proven by the same scientists, guys, that tell you everything's proven. You're getting less oxygen in. It makes sense if you you don't put a plastic bag on your head, do you? But if you when you sleep, the covers don't go over your head, do they? Your parents are like, oh, you can't breathe, but the covers go to here, so you can breathe. But no, I'll put the covers over your face. The insanity of this is just unbelievable. And there's the only proper response to an insane system is a proper amount of insanity as a reflection to it. I'm so insane. Check me out. Woo! I'm so insane. I tell people to be healthy. Whoa! What do you mean? Do good things? Dance? Listen to good music? Clean yourself? Be happy? No. Don't do that. That's insane. Are you crazy? Drink out of a copper vessel. Might be a good idea. Drink more clean water. No, we need to electrocute our water. We need to get and you need to pay $3,000 to get one of these machines. Are you fucking stupid? Like, how stupid are these people? And it's when people think that there are people that allow for stupid people to take advantage of that. Stupid people. I'm not talking about people that need, like, when you help someone, you should always help them. People need this is part of life. But there are stupid people that have a stupid person hustle. They act goofy and aloof, and they get something out of it. And literally, there's master craftsmen of aloof, goofy motherfuckers that are just taking advantage of people. You go, what? But why? Do you not have enough? Do you not have enough goodies and fun and shit? You know, walk somebody over for something? It's silly. It's the silliest the goofiest, silliest. Well, welcome whoever's here. Hey Fizo, the stream is sticking a lot. You mean like it's not on that side? It's probably because I'm saying some shit then. Coup d'etat. Whatever that means. As soon as Fizo types that and I read it, hilarious. I mean, I say shit that might not be pop, but it's honest, authentic, and my version and opinion of reality as it sits. I'm not telling you it's I'm not telling you it's the highest value of truth, but to me it seems so. To me it seems like clean water is better than other water. Clean. Isn't water an element? Yeah, it's just water. It's clean. No, we need to put stuff in it. No, you don't. You need to mineralize your water. No, you don't. You need water. Water is not minerals. Water is a carrier of things. If you'd like to put something in there to carry it into your body, go for it. Water itself is the, would you call it the substrate? That is it holds the information. It holds loads, lights, and water. Bind together and give you memory. It's in the word, mem and ori. Look it up. Mem, M-E-M, means water. O-R-Y means light. So, it's a straight. Those two things, light is light unto itself, and light is clear. It's not white. It's not, if you look outside, it's clear. Light, there's no mineral in it. Water just happens to be consolidated clarity. No, but you're gonna go home and put some salt in there. That makes sense. Dirt in your water. There's minerals in dirt, right? What do you think salt is? Go ahead and throw that salt into your water. Throw dirt in there. Tasty. Feel like, okay, sugar in my sugar is no good? That's insane. You realize your entire body runs on glycogen, glucose, sugar. That's how it functions. What do you think's in fruit? Fruit's no good? No, I just want to eat dead animal product every day of my life. I mean, it kind of works. But I get it. But all the time, that's the only thing? These people, these stupid ass, especially these people on the dumb one. What's the stupid one? Not keto, the other one that paleo. Yeah, keto. Look at this is people's diets. You got keto, paleo. The paleo diet is dumb as fuck. I'll tell you why. Because if things existed the way they tell you they did, then the things that they're consuming, they wouldn't be consuming and not in the consuming them. Let me rephrase that so you can understand. They need to eat things that are from the Paleolithic period, what they were eating and how they were eating it, because part of what you're eating is the process of how you obtain said food, and they're not doing that. The meat they're getting from the store that they want to, they're somebody to murder something, to butcher something, to go on an automobile that didn't exist. Shut the fuck up and be a paleontologist and be a Paleolithic fields and go do that thing yourself and live in a cave, you retard. Stop using your cell phone. Stop using. Oh, I thought you was on a paleo diet. Nah, you're saying because you feel like, oh, I'm paleo. I'm so paleo. You're corny. You're stupid. You're uneducated. You're goofy. You want to be part of a club. Good for you. Go do it. Go be a paleo and work out at the gym and get big. Good for you. Yesterday, I was kicking a soccer ball around with some people. And I kicked the ball. I was hoping to slip it, and I didn't realize how. I don't know how to explain this. It's like an awning with some stuff on top of it, and I kicked the ball and it bounced and went on the roof, and it's tall enough where I couldn't quite get up there. Like there was no way of it would have taken like a full pull up. It was a weird position. This dude walked by, who is huge, works out every day of his life, guarantee it. Like this dude could get up there easy. He's super strong. I was like, you could just pull yourself up there and grab the thing and fall, get back down. I was like, hey, I'll give you a couple bucks. I said, do you want to make $5, $10, whatever? Can you get up there and get? And he goes, oh. I was like, don't you work out every life so that you're of benefit to other human beings, or you just work out because it looks? Because I'm buff. Okay. To the beach. That way. I don't get people like what is their purpose? Like you work out just so you can buy a small T-shirt and look like you have big muscles. But isn't that supposed to be useful? Like here's a predicament that predicament that you could be assisting in. Person is definitely capable of accomplishing this task. No, can't do that. And his wife even said something. Just look at him now. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. People are weird, man. People are weird. Like, why? There has in the world. There's two things. There's form and function. I don't know if you've ever. There's two things in the world: form and function. An engineer engineers something for the purpose of functionality. All right, functionality. Something that it works, and because of its working function, its form follows, and it looks the way it looks. And so it's beautiful in its working and aesthetically looking at it, visually it looks good. But most of the world is interested in form over function. That means that it looks good on the outside. It looks really good, but functionally, what's the purpose? Why? What is the use of that? Why do you have? Why do you have that? What is it doing? Is it engineered properly? I don't even know. Pretty though. It's like that. Backwards. You know, like sometimes you see something and it's like it's just strong engineered. Well, this is called heritage or heirloom product. It's things that were built. It was built to be there. It wasn't built to like IKEA and Walmart standards where it's called disposable society. So you can just dispose of it. I'm not saying that you're out the gate to get the best couch, the best bed frame, the best whatever. There's some things that you have to replace. But I'm saying then, what have you owned for a long time? How long did shoes used to last for? You would go to, where would you go? You would go to get your shoes soles replaced, repaired. You'd have a pair of shoes. That would be your pair of shoes. Now people buy shoes and they run through them and they throw them out and get a new pair. You eat 20 dining tables. You don't just what's fancy and this much. You'd have something that maybe was passed down generationally. Isn't that powerful? Because it took ideas of what nature does. If you look at a tree, trees are beautiful, but it's functionally there first, and it's crooked and weird and all function. So to be aware of what trees do. I'm not going to get into the extra levels of them being portals. They build your fucking house that you live in. It's giving you oxygen. Aid. Function. Form comes out of the function. Oh, tree huggers. First, actually jump up and grab a tree and put their legs and their arms around it. Do you know how strong they are? Do you know what that takes? That pretty much takes every single muscle in your body to do that. I don't think you can do that. And why wouldn't you be thankful to a tree? You live in a fucking house made of cut down trees. It's called the giving tree. Do you even understand? Sitting in a house. Here's this is made of wood, and that's made of wood. No shit, that painting is wood. Tree huggers? Ooh. People are amazingly. You just fill in the blank, whatever word you like there. I'll let you choose. I just say people are amazing. See, if you say something is amazing, normally it's a positive thing. I'm saying people are really amazing. People are incredible and amazing. Which is funny, because if you say the word incredible, that's incredible. The root word for incredible is, if you say incredulous, if you say credibility, if you say incredibility, if you say someone's credible, it means, if you say incredible, that's no good, right? But if you say incredible, your accent's really good. Like, holy flip off this thing, this is like, that was incredible. English is a very, very strange language because English is so nuanced. I think that's why as much as I write a book. The reason I can't is because my language is so nuanced in how I'm saying. I'm using sign language with my face. This is what it takes to understand someone's. It takes volume, pitch. It takes. Why do you listen to music? There's something you can't just talk the words. If I was just talking the words to the song, then make a song. But this, right? There's a rhythm, there's a pitch, there's also sign language that same happen. There's an absurd amount of nuances, and I think that's why I've tried to write a book many times for people, but it would be too long. I get 40, 50 pages in, like. I look at him like, I haven't even scratched the surface of what I could write. Really? You're just going to stop writing it? What was that? 50 pages at like, I don't know how many words fit on a page. However many. I don't know. In a chapter and what? Fucking stupid. Well, here, let's have a little... Yeah, Vizo. I don't know. You said that makes sense too, but the form and function is a big talk that people need to be aware of. I'm gonna pour myself a beverage. Moment. Maybe we'll go snack on our ribs. I don't know. Hey, and here's for people that don't know. You want to see some of my writing? You can go to zenalchemist.wordpress. Yes, zenalchemist.wordpress. It's my writings from like 2011 on to 2015 before I was doing these things. And that's what my brain, that scatterbrain, me take what's in here, make it make sense on paper. Which some of it does, I guess. Yeah. Oh, and if you want to, you can go to my Instagram. I have an Instagram, crazy, right? And I don't really, I should just put it beneath for people. It's TSAR_ZEN, TsarXen. Imagine that. Yeah. TsarXen the Alchemist. Now you know. There's a picture of the most delicious rack of ribs. It's a rack, Willie Rackham. If you don't know Willie, you don't know. Look up. Rackham. Willie Rackham. Let me go pour this. I'll be right back. See, people don't get it though sometimes, because I explain to people like you should fast. I explain fasting and feasting. This is what the Mayans talk about. You know the Mayans? You know what Maya is? The mother of... There's a reason they call me grandma. People like fasting. Teach about drinking urine. Shivam. You think you teach about being as close to vegetarian as possible, and you eat meat. Yes, I certainly do. Because I'm feasting. But I will fast. I do fast all the time. Here, you want to see? This is what I'm eating today. This is breakfast. Boom! Rack of ribs to the motherfucking mouth. Let's go. That's what I'm saying. So and I got these new hot sauces. See these joints right here? Swamp Dragon tequila hot sauce. So I made a glaze, the flambeau fire, Caribbean, yeah, and with some honey, raw honey glaze. Chocolate, chipotle, shit's off the chains. What you gonna do about it? I'm gonna eat it because I like it. because I don't. But surely, the highest form of thing you can do for yourself, if you want to, you would go ahead and consume distilled water. You might do lemon juice. You might do grapefruit juice. You might do a juice feast. So that starts to remove toxic. You might start drinking your piss. Do you think it's? If I get rid of this, do you think I look like I'm my age? Do you know how old I am? It doesn't. I don't age. I don't have to. I can age in any direction I want. You could look at some of my videos and be like, damn, you're looking like beat up today. You're looking old now. Nowadays you're like, damn, you're looking old. It just changes. And easy ways to adjust it is be appreciative and be happy. It's hard to just be happy, I know. But be appreciative. Say thank you to your. Never say please. Always say thank you. Never say please. Always say thank you. Never plead for anything. It's a weakness. But if you're thankful, then it tends to move towards generating happiness, serotonin, and different types of chemicals in your body. Appreciation does. Gratitude. Start with that. And then consume less. Lighter. Doesn't everybody want to be light? How would you do that? What is the clearest, purest thing you can consume? Tell anybody just like tomorrow wake up and start drinking this and stare into the sun. I mean, I tell them that, but they're not going to listen. And no, they should wake up and start to back off of eating all of, and then get into consuming of things that are of lighter. What's lighter? If the fruit is up here, it's obviously lighter than what's down here, huh? And you go out in nature, you look up, you go, look on the tree, there's citrus fruit. It's bright, it's orange, it's yellow, it's glowing, it's all of it, right? And I squeeze the juice out. Whoa. What else? Oh, it's all around me. Just breathe the air, have some juice, stare at the sun. I don't know. People always love to stare at the moon. The moon is extracting energy. The sun is giving energy. Moon action, sun is giving. They both have their uses, but people, they won't stare at the sun. They put sunglasses on and don't look at the sun. Because it'll make them go, everything's backwards. They tell you it makes you go blind. No, it doesn't. It makes everything grow. Why don't I wear glasses? I stare at the sun. Why is my eyesight good? Why can't I see what I'm looking at? Why? So it just doesn't work on me. The sun doesn't affect my eyeballs. It affects everyone else. People that wear actual glasses that can't see, I'll tell you how to fix your eyeballs. Your eyeballs are a muscle. You have short-sightedness and far-sightedness. I'll tell you how to fix your eyesight. If you're sitting and looking at a book every day and you're focused on the book, you're not using your ocular muscles, your pupils correctly to look out there, which will make your muscles rods and cones and all the colors and see in a distance. You see? Working the muscle that way. So what you do is look here, nearsighted, and then you look out there, and then there, and there, and there, and there. Yeah. And you would your focal point, what you're looking at. Sometimes I like to look at my house. Focused. What is this? Sometimes I want to look all the way out there and see the scheme. What is this? Did I see this right? Did I see this? Oh no. Oh, meat water fry is here. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. So, hey, anybody want to see something? If you all don't know who that is, I bought this person a painting. And they are not sure if they want, they're like, I don't know. I'll show you the painting. whether or not here it is. I'll show you. Okay, here's the one I got that I was gonna give to her. That one right there. I think it's totally awesome, but it fits on my wall, so if she doesn't want it, I'll keep that one. But I got this one here. It's rad. Is that rad? I mean, if she wants that one, she can have that one. But this one's bigger, and I think it would work in the like, I think the colors work house better. It's like a peach. Look at peach. Some yellows, some greens. See that right there? And it's already signed. Already signed to her right there. That's her name. To Shiva. Oh, and I got cool new sunglasses. See, those are gray ones. Boom. And also, to anybody, I do not is the word superfluously spend money on things. Those glasses were $1.99. That's literally cheaper than I get 5 pairs of glasses for less than I'd spend on a beer. Did you? Oh, you want to see them? Yeah, they're super fresh because they got the white on the outside. Yeah. Yeah, these are very comfortable. You know how sometimes you just don't want to see. Now, as I was just talking about sunglasses and why people shouldn't use them, I use them for a different reason. Me already knows why I wear sunglasses, and why I wear these, because my pineal gland in the third eye thing, I don't want to have to interact and engage with people. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I like to, and sometimes I'm just like, nope. This is like business. This says business is closed. Like we are not serving food right now. I gotta go accomplish something. Well, thanks for joining. If you didn't know, this is what it looks like for me to work. It's important. It's not a job, but it is work. And I'm telling you, it'd be hard for anyone else to even attempt this. This is like doing a because of my tan line. Yeah, because the first day I went out, I got a bunch of sun, and let's see. No, I took it off yesterday. See, it blended in. It was really bad. My forehead was white as shit because I had this on. Because I forgot. I just didn't know the day was gonna be so sunny. No, I just have to go out like 3 or 4 days, shirtless, and the tan is coming. Look at the tan. It's coming in. I just gotta go. I gotta go shirtless and headbandless for a few days. Balance it all out. Oh, so if you do want to wear sunglasses, the point of wearing them is energetics, because your eyeballs are taking in biophotons. That's just a fancy way of saying light. And your eyeballs are also spitting out light, biophotonic light units. It's happening in both directions. Most people are like, no way. Yeah, way. It happens that way. So, wearing sunglasses gives a shield to both parts. If you can't make eye contact with somebody, they can't look into your soul, you can't look into theirs. Why do you think people wear sunglasses at night? You know the song? Why wear sunglasses at night? There's a purpose to these things. You think Bono? You think that dude Bono just wears, what did he wear? Yellow or red shades all the time? I forget what color. Anybody know? His standard thing was wearing yellow ones, right? You ever worn yellow sunglasses? That shit is the jam. Oh, anybody want to donate to me? Donate me $88.88. You don't have to. It could be any fraction of that. But I want to buy the whole entire set of sunglasses. It's every color in the rainbow plus 2. So it's like a couple extra, like it's 3 styles of purple, and then 2 different. There's like a red, and there's a pink, and then there's like a orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, and then 2 other ones. And that's color therapy. It's a thing. Imagine that, color therapy. And I'll just rock those out. $1.99, just good shade. Those things, yellow sunglasses though. Hey, if you want to be happy, wear yellow sunglasses. I used to wear yellow sunglasses all the time. It's like people say, like, you see the world through rose-colored glasses. Rose is good. Rose energy is good. Rose itself, the aroma. Oh, speaking of that, I just smelled this as soon as I said that. See, you see how strong my nose is. It is the highest. So you have different frequencies, different hertz, right? Music, different hertz, different octaves, right? So in different octaves, you get up to the octave, which is the smell, and the highest order of smell is rose. It's helichrysum. If you want an essential oil, I'll be making you guys essential oils in the backpack. Helichrysm and rose. It's a high frequency. Rose glasses, high frequency is seeing the world through. Yellow is much better. It makes it just sharper. Everything is like whoa, okay, all right. Rose can kind of get red. It can make things somewhat like almost towards bloody. I'm not the big. I can wear. I like the red glasses. Let me go get my lighter for this thing. Right back. Don't worry, we'll go deeper into the ideas of rose-colored glasses, all the different frequencies, the bandwidths. We'll band you with. You can pretty much get in anywhere if you just say you're with the band. Oh no. What have I done here? Oh yes. Ain't that fresh? Okay, cool. So, what do you guys want to know about? Do you want me to go on about these sunglasses? Do you want me to go to different frequencies, tell you more about the octaves and how that shit works? Alright. Give it to you in the reason that I use the certain colors I do on my person and in my house. I'll tell you about that. What's up, Stan? Yeah, well, here's what I'm saying. Yellow sunglasses are way, way, way more better than rose to see all the colors. And also, there's a reason that green. Well, hold on. Let me. How deep you want to go with the red one? The red one is vampire vision. There was you can see different realms with the. There's a specific type of glass. Let me get my. Give me a second. Let me get my head around this one. There is. The original night vision glasses that they made were the specific type of red. It was a specific red shade of red, okay? And they were giving them to pilots to use for night vision. And these pilots, some of them started seeing other dimensions. They were in the plane and seeing things flying that were like dragons and all sorts of crazy shit because of the night vision goggles. That's why now they're green, because it takes that frequency. It frequency shifted it, but they were using a specific red. It like any red or pink is not gonna, or rose. It has to be very specific frequency that it's letting in. But they had somehow just chose that. I mean, I don't know if it was by accident or if they were experimenting with it. But then no, this is why they use green night vision goggles now. But if you really want to see the world brighter, yellow sunglasses have no comparison. You just get any yellow. The whole world, you just go, you just go, whoa! It's like taking. There's a reason that sunshine, lysergic acid, LSD, sunshine. It's like a big smiley, happy face. Yeah. What's up, Divine? The amber ones are good. They're very good at amber sunglasses. Kind of, what do? They pitch shift slightly, so that way you can see. It changes. It alters how dark a dark is and how light a light is. But yellow, it could be hazy outside. You put yellow sunglasses on, you're like, well, I guess it's hello, welcome day. It's like that. Yeah, here. Let's see, rose. Here's some rose. Let me see what this looks like. Let's see. Hold on. We got a little rose here. Let's see through this. Yeah, I guess it's good. Also, use rose water. The reason that you use these two things, I'll show you. These two things right here. This and this. I'm gonna show it to you. Rose water and sandalwood. All right. So that stuff. So do you know those Indians that always put it here and they put the things and they put a dot? You know, did different ones. Yeah, it's not purely symbolic. It smells fucking gorgeous, and it's a coolant for the body, and so is rose water, and so is alcohol. Alcohol extracts, it pulls heat out of the body. But rubbing alcohol, you ever get burnt? Like there's not like sunburns. You use aloe. I think you use aloe and a little bit of rubbing alcohol, isopropyl rubbing alcohol. And this also is to remove heat. If your pineal gland is like, whoa, you would put this there. I like the smell of it, so I put it on my wrists. Also because I got copper bracelet on, and I just like the smell of it. Can't really beat sandalwood. It's one of the best things. I think there might even be a little turmeric in here. Turmeric is good for inflammation. Turmeric and sandalwood. Fucking bonkers good. And then rose water, high frequency, and also a coolant. Why do you think the two, if you put coolant in your car, what are the two colors? The old shit is green, and the new shit is red. If you have certain type of vehicles, you use the red coolant. I wanted to do a video on the hyperdimensionality of language and the people that made the language, but I kind of woke up a little hazy. But I figured I'd get there, so maybe I'll save that for another show. But just want to touch on how layered language is with symbols. And it's so crazy that even the colors of a fluid for a car are correctly done. There's some things in reality that's the wrong color, it's the wrong shade, it doesn't work right. But most of it is, the language will tell you something about even a color, that will tell you about a certain sound, that will teach it's synesthetic. Synesthesia, if you know what synesthetics can do. I can take a sound and know exactly what it tastes like and what it looks like. Like this sound right here, that hi-hat right there is like a bronze to silver color. Very sharp. You can know it's a sharp, right? You say F sharp. Well, there's a reason. Why would we call it sharp? Sharp is a knife. And then that in the background, it's like a bluish, kind of like a blunted blue, almost like not quite navy. See, and I could taste that. That's synesthesia, and that works. So that even makes its way into the language that we use, and the shamans that created the language. That even the symbols that we're using, especially in the more ancient languages, such as passing the river Tamil, Hebrew, and oh, Ford uses the yellow. No shit. Yeah, amber, orange. Orange is good for skiing, definitely. The orange amber. Glycol gold. Glycol? Well, I mean, isn't that glycophosphate or glycogen? That's sugar, but glycol, gold. Gilded? Gilded is gold. See the Gilded Ages? The Golden Ages where they put fake. They made something look like it was gold just by putting gold leaf on something, so they gilded it and made it look a way it wasn't. There's a couple good videos. If you look up, I forget who did it, but you can find it probably through John Levi's stuff on the Gilded Ages, Gilded, and that was about the paintings, and it was about like the first time that people. It was right when the reset happened, and then people came in as free sons, free mother sons, free getting Freemasonry. Like, there's a house that's already built, walk in, it's yours. Freemasonry, there's nothing wrong with it. It just happened, right? But then they started putting gold leaf, and people thinking it's the real thing, like it's all gold. And no, the ancient Egyptians, and then when they capstone something, that was solid gold. That was real gold. Then they started faking things. And this is when the fakery started happening. The Gilded Age is about faking what is actually gold. Not everything that glimmers is gold, huh? And apparently you can make gold by putting a certain frequency through. I've been working on this really long video I want to do, but it's gonna take me actually showing you guys some images, and I don't know how much effort I want to put into doing it. But I'll tell. It's about the periodic table of elements and where things sit. Okay. Apparently, if you put a certain frequency through mercury, it'll produce gold. The pyramids, people say, are made of. There was 3 colored pyramids. They didn't look like that when they made them. The pyramids had capstones. They're capacitors, and they were made of limestone, granite, and marble, I believe. I think that's what the 3 were. It was red, black, and white. And red, black, and white are very important for a lot of reasons. But they didn't cut those stones. They cast them. They formed them. They had molds. They put material in and then just pulled it. What would be easier? Why would it make it so hard? They went over there and cut the thing and pulled it all over here with donkeys and dragons and horses and mules and cows and elephants, lots of elephants and slaves. Because 1 million slaves wouldn't think they could just shut the fuck up to the king. Like, why am I out here in the sun just sweating my ass off, doing all this stupid shit with these animals to make this, and cutting something that perfect with no high level knowledge of tools and shit? Wouldn't it make more sense if they used hemp and lye and limestone, and lime to make limestone, to make all of these granite? You can make these things and just cast them and form that, and then go to the top and take and pour mercury and put a doesn't this seem easier? Because obviously it can be done. Wouldn't involve moving anything. They have the water there. That's what you had. You had the water. It's right there. You don't touch. You just, here's a hose. Put it over there. Here's some fields of hemp. Cut that up. Some lime. Some lye. Other aggregate material, and you form the stone. Why do you think it's called a stone? STONE is TONES. It's a tone. It's a vibration. So they used a specific vibration to set the stones. And then, depending on which pyramids they were building, some of them were healing centers inside. And the other capstones, gold. Could use copper. But they use copper and gold in the capacitors. well, excuse me, in the spark plugs, the things that if you look at a cathedral, it's called a catheter or a catheter. A cathedral as a catheter is a point. It's an energy point, like a spark plug in a car. It looks the same because it is the same thing. And the capstone and the pyramids were the generative capacitor force. It was taking etheric energy and putting it out to where you would call it church, like church. It was connecting the energy from there to there. Yeah, the antifreeze. Oh yeah, antifreeze. Yeah. Sorry. I was. Yes, antifreeze. Right. I don't know whatever word I said. Yes, antifreeze is what I was talking about prior to that. It's kind of like what else doesn't freeze? Alcohol doesn't freeze. There's elements that you know the points of boiling and the points of freezing. That's what people need to be. You know, chemistry is good. Alchemistry, you know, that's the highest order of chemistry, which came out of Kemet, which is chem. The Chemits is dealing with black arts. Yeah. Well, Stan, I'm not using theory. I'm telling you facts. But yeah, I mean, well, underneath the pyramids are made as the human body. It is literally the pineal and the pituitary gland, the mother and the father, and the way it's shaped, and then it goes down through the esophagus and down into the water that was beneath. It was giving charge. It was beneath the pyramids. The water channels were going beneath it, and that's the river. The river, your intestines. They built it off the human body. I'm sure there's some pictures of it on my Instagram, but I'll try to find some and post them. It's all made off the skull and the human body, and it uses the same. The water was the energetic force, and in fact, go another John Levi video he just did recently was on how how water is connected to everything to do with the moon, meaning currency and energy, and electricity. The currents of electricity and the way that they used to use water to produce electricity. I mean, they tell you that there's this thing and it's water and it's spinning and here's this thing and it produces electricity. Yeah, currency is just energy in motion, the motion of the ocean. They were using water. Water is a caduceus and conducting force. There's something there. There's an energetic quality that water has. And that was water on its own, without any. I don't know if there's any elements in it. I don't know. There's probably a reason they call it the Dead Sea, and then the different rivers. You know, there's one of them that supposedly flows from south to north, where the rest of them go from north to south. Is that the Nile? The Nile River? I don't remember which one it is, but. Interesting. I don't know what elements are in. You know, you have clean water. You got salt water, right? And then you got some that are somewhere in the middle. Like it's interesting. The Lake Pontchartrain right up here. Where am I? Oh, up there. Yeah, Lake Pontchartrain. It used to be completely fresh water, and then when they broke the levees and blah 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 and Katrina, all this, a bunch of the ocean water got in there apparently, and sharks. They were finding sharks in there, and it got enough salt water in there that the solution of fresh water it was actually changed how much salt was in there by like I think maybe like 0.2%, but that's a lot. I mean, salt water is like what? It's water than what is it? 3% sodium-ish. Sodium salts, but that's like 0.2, which is a lot. It's not a lot, but it's to get that much water in there from the ocean. Uh-oh. Hopefully this is not going to do what I think it's going to do. Oh, we good. There's three major things in life that people should meditate on. It's doing nothing. It's very important. Nothing at all. Learning and having fun. Those three things. I think those are. They say the three infinites are to do, to know, to do, and then to become. It's intelligence. You know, it's you know something, you do it, then you become that. Three infinites of the world. I think it's to do nothing, to learn, and to have fun. Those, I think, are three infinites, too. It's called Gnosis, Praxis, Intelligence. Gnosis, Praxis, Intelligence. To know this, to practice, and to be intelligent. To be that, to intellect. You ever get permagrin? Does anybody know the term permagrin? It's where you just these things. It's like you can't help but smile. It's pretty funny. And the only thing I've done is I woke up early to get my riblets that I just made out the oven, and had a glass of wine. That's all I've done. But it might be the last 7 days of consuming something. Rez, I think mountains are possibly three things, and I think they all exist. I think some of the mountains are old buildings. They got huge buildings. Some might be giant beings, but definitely there are some. But there are definitely some that are tree stumps. I mean, look at I think it's called Devil's Hill is one. There's a bunch that are just oddly just placed. It looks like a giant cut a tree down, and you look at it and none of it makes sense. It's like a giant silica stump. It's like a root of a tree that is so big that it was probably 80 miles high. That's how big you look into, tree stumps. Tree stumps as silica or silicone. Look it up either way, and mountains and what they used to be. Yeah. That permagrin when your face, when your cheeks lock up like in that mode. I don't know. This is part of why I stay facially fit. I think because I smile and laugh too much. But that's also why I grow a beard, just to cover up the fact that I'm always laughing at people. You can't tell I'm smiling right now. You can't even tell, but I am. Yeah, and if you look at something like the Grand, I'll do a whole video too. Here's another video I want to do for you guys on the Grand Canyon, and the Grand Canyon is almost certainly an old city that was melted somehow. They didn't dig out caves. Those caves are old buildings. That's why people still live there. People live in the Grand Canyon. It's old. I forget. I don't know if they're Aztec or I forget which one they are. One of the Indian tribes. I just don't remember which exact one. But you know what I'm saying. You know exactly what the people look like. But those are old buildings. The Grand Canyon is an interesting place, and it's proved by some of the material that you can mine the materials from there. And the material is a very interesting one, and it's used in there's explosives and a certain chemical that, well, it's used for a lot of things. It can be used for beneficial things, but most of the time used in bomb making, right? And you can find it there because it appears as the place was somehow melted or blowed up somehow, blowed out. You see, have you ever been to the Grand Canyon? It's just flat, but then it's all of a sudden there's like a canyon. Like those are streets. Those are streets, and then there's like holes in the wall. Like those are old entrances. It makes no sense. And those would be cut and dug out. What's up, excrement? Oh, with me? I only did that one time. I usually, well, now I trim this because whenever I'm eating, you see this part will get in my mouth. I don't like that. I used to let this go. I used to do Fu Manchu. Fu Manchu, right? This one's to just let this go. But that, and then one time, well, I did this one. It doesn't. My mustache doesn't grow. It's like this and this in my hair. Now I just told it stop growing. It doesn't grow anymore. It's that good length for me. A buddy of mine, he had red hair, and he just keep growing this way. He had the curly Q's, and he's a goofball. So it worked. When I did it, oh. Oh, the beard wax. Yeah, it doesn't stay long enough. I would have to keep doing it, and it would become an OCD for me. Like it's I do this enough, you know what I mean? I do this enough as a comforting, relaxing, meditative thing. Where if I did this and I was always doing this. Hey, Extra, what are you saying fuck to? Are you talking about the Grand Canyons? The Grand Canyon? There's some places that are specific and spectacular for a reason. And I think it's the swamps of New Orleans. If I could explain all about what I think about why we're at sea level, why the mud floods, why the swamps occurred, and the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls is another interesting one. Lots of really interesting places that... Oh, you just said fuck to yourself? Fuck! I'm gonna go refill my glass. I'll be right back. Well, fuck. Alright, we're back. What kind of mind-blowing, brain-busting nonsense do you guys want me to explain to you right now? What can we talk about? I'll tell you about other videos that I've been thinking about doing. Fack. I like to spell it Fahhck. Fack. I like to say it too. I think that's funny. I want to make a whole video for you guys on the word. What's up, Kamar? The word spine and the word penis. SPINE is PENIS. It's an anagram. I'm gonna do a whole video on anagrams. I mean, if you watch my videos, especially the early ones, I do a lot of anagram work. I just don't title it that. Anagrams are very, very powerful to understand how they work, because it's telling you the same. It's telling you a mathematical equation. Gematria and anagrams are giving you a numerical representation of the alphabet in this way, where if I say 1 and 1 is 2 or 2 and 4 is 6, I can do that alphabetically in the same way with gematria, and if I use an anagram, it's saying the same thing. So if you say penis, it has the same exact function as the spine does. It's a generator of life force that should be stable, but also very loose and fluid. Walking around all day, you don't walk around with a fucking heart on. It's just there. You're just flopping around. Your spine should just be like that all day. But sometimes you gotta stand up correct, and you do. And what it does, it generates life force. That energy that spouts up to your head. You have that's the same thing that's happening. And what's going through there? Life force, urine and semen. Two fluids. Cerebral spinal fluid is essentially, we're taking water and we're manufacturing things alchemically in our body to become two things that are equal. Milk and honey. What is that? Milk, the land of milk and honey. Piss and semen, basically. Milk and honey, literally. Or the two glands in your head that come from the cerebral spinal, which are your pituitary and your pineal. It's the mother and father. They eat it in the Pingala. Liver and anger. Yeah, because you're storing. People store things in their liver. It's a very big thing. You know, it's a storehouse of things. It's a processing station. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the liver is anger and the kidneys are anxiousness. Is that what that is? Is it in TCM they tell you which ones these are? Look that up. Yeah, it does. It's a storehouse. Liver and anger, because you're the first time that I did some coffee enemas, so I released bile out of the gallbladder and the liver. It changed a bunch about my disposition of the world. Even the way I could see, literally changed my eyesight. Yeah. Organs in relationship to emotions and chakras. Lungs are for sadness. Well, I mean, here, you can prove it yourself. When you go, you kind of go, yeah. It's a releasing of tension. That makes sense. You know, the lungs are, you know, like, I'm yawning a little bit, sorry. It's not because I'm tired, it's because of something else. It's because of some tea that I perhaps consumed. Oh, give me 1 second, yeah. There we go. Speaking of spine, let me get this. Oh, good, I got a little knot on there. Spina bifida. Yeah, every single organ, your organs are pretty much your organs are your chakras, but also there are other points like your glands, your glandular system. Those are secondary chakra systems. You know, I say like the body has 7. And people are like, no, there's 9, and some people are like, no, there's 360. You're like, all right, name them. Where are they? They're wheels of energy. Let's see where we're at in the chat. Live chats. What time? What time do you think it is? Should I go to the park? It's 11. Okay, my phone is charged. My speakers are charged. I got ribs. I got wine. I got a cigar. And it's Monday, right? It's Monday. Monday is the funniest day of the week in New Orleans because, well, now it's a little different, but in the past it was the funniest day because nothing's open. People party so hard in the city. They come here on vacation. They'll party through Sunday night. And Sunday, like if I got up, if I really wanted to eat Monday morning, it'd be a very difficult task because I could just go outside and be like, "Where's open?" They're like, "Nah, we ain't open." Well, why not? Well, because we were open 6 days a week to fuck with all y'all and worked overtime, so we taking Monday off. So on Monday, you don't eat until beans and rice at happy hour. That's when things open. But now, because of the altering of things, like yesterday, the park was not as busy as I expected. Sometimes Sundays, it was just a little overcast. But I think today people will be out. People's lives are different now. People have new jobs. They have new things. They have new the way they interact with the world is different due to the suggestion of people that are, oh, I don't know, the television, the talking heads, the wah 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 wah, those people. Everybody's life changed. It did. I mean, for me, I don't. I mean, you could. I'm pretty much the same by always being different. But everybody else, their life got completely altered. You talk about altered states of consciousness. Like what can alter your state of consciousness? I could say any words right now that I wanted to, and they will have an amplitude and an aggregate effect on people's consciousness of my choosing. It won't affect everyone the same way, but there are certain things I can say that I guarantee, I don't even consider it no more. Not at all. I know that if I say some things, it is more powerful than what anybody else could ever say. I know that. I just choose not to say these things. Or say them in that way. Because why? Because who cares? Because at this point, like, if people can't... it's like, at this point, if people haven't figured out that everyone is some sort of magician / actor / like there's something that people are doing to obtain, maintain, qualify, quantify, exemplify. Everyone's doing something to. I think George Carlin put it the most insightful and direct way when he was talking about, like, we're all here, just like, pay attention to me. You know the bit he does. He says, look at me. This is what I'm doing. Hey, that's what we're all doing. Comedians found a way to do it deliberately that everybody's like, of course I want to watch this goof ass. Do people really? Okay. Do people want to babysit? Going to a comedy show is literally getting drunk, babysitting without babysitting. Like, you can't babysit. You can. It depends on how old the child is. If the baby is under 3 years old, you can't be loaded. You can only be semi-drunk. After that, they're kind of pretty much, you just gotta keep a keen eye on what they're doing. A comedian, depending on what kind of show you're going to, I mean, isn't there a reason they call, certain comedians, blue humorists? Very dark comedy hour. But comedians are childlike minds, curious about nature, and you go and actually pay attention to them, to say things that a child would say. Because if you remember, they say, teachers will always tell you, teachers will tell you this. And they say it kind of because I think they need to say it, but they go, children teach me more than I could ever teach them. And you know who's the biggest drunks on the planet? Teachers. I used to get shit canned. I used to get brown out with teachers. After the day's over, they just right to the bottle. But they would always say, children teach me more. And children are comedians, which are literally adepts. Just look at me. What are we supposed to do with this fucking place? What do we do here? I don't think most comedians could literally go and architect and build a building because I think they're too scatterbrained. I think most of them. I can. Am I as funny as them? Sometimes, perhaps. But I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll do a couple. I don't know where to start. I don't think I'd want to bomb so many times because I know comedians are like, dude, when you bomb, like you just lean into it. Like if you're in a room and you just, I do this all the time in actually human form. If I'm doing something and it's not going over and people aren't getting the joke or getting what I'm saying, I go deeper into it. I'm like, well, fuck it. At this point, comedians say you have to do that. Just lean into they go, oh fuck, no one's getting the joke. I set up the whole punchline, the whole narrative, the whole thing, and they're getting nothing of it. And they go, I gotta do it. And then that's when you just release it and go, oh fuck it. I guess if you're not enjoying this, at least I'll enjoy this. Y'all paid, and I'm just, maybe if it's an open mic, you're not really paid, and they're buying a drink. Some people sit around to watch people fail. Whenever I'm in the streets and I hear a horn or or something happens, you kind of look, you go, oh, hopefully there's a car accident. Somebody walks across the street, I hope they get hit. Is that bad to think that way? Do I want them to be injured terribly? No. Do I want them to be hit by the car? Yes. What is that? I just think there's some. Do I want them to break their skull open, flip over the car hood, lose their shit, and break bones? No. Do I want the person to? What I want is the car to hit them at just the right rate of speed, where they just have a little bit of a that hurts, and there's like a finger waving and That's what I want to see. There's amusement in that. Why do you go to an amusement park? What is an amusement park? It's the belief that something crazy will happen. Like you're on a roller coaster. What if this shit just broke? Have you ever seen when a roller coaster has broken? This shit has happened. There's a couple videos of roller. See, now roller coaster normally wouldn't break. The old wooden ones, some weird shit can happen there, but it's so rare. It's so obscenely. It's kind of like it's like believing that planes crash. They don't. Planes don't crash. Roller coasters don't break. The roller coasters. I'm gonna tell you something right now that y'all need to know. Is about brakes on your car and about electromagnetics. Yes, I'm going to tell you something right now that you need to know. I don't know why you need to know this, but pads, when you can press whatever the pad is made out of to that piece of steel, and you compress it, it makes friction, it makes heat, and it takes a long time for that, and you have to replace them. This is correct, yes? So they can actually fail. But you know what does not fail? Electromagnetism. Trams, roller coasters, those things that are around there, that the whole way they work is this. The electromagnetics, there is no friction that's occurring. It literally can't fail. There's no brake failure with electromagnetics. So why on your car aren't the brakes made the same way the brakes are on a tram You know those speedy, fast cars, the cars in Japan, whatever, or roller coasters. Why isn't that in your car? Because there's more money in the insurance industry. Because there's more money in you actually crashing. There's more money in something. There's more money in the brake. They can't just get rid of brakes. Brake industry goes down. Like now they don't have jobs. You know what else? Here's another one. Yeah, let's just talk about cars for a second. Fuck the bullshit. Let's go. Why do you have to fill up your car tires with air? Why you need an air compressor? You don't. How dumb do you have to be to think that you can't, instead of compressing air in there, you could just take more rubber and here's the wheel, right? And then from here, and put rubber spokes. They've already designed them. It's already patented. It's already been done. They don't sell them. Why? Because then what? What starts to change? Less accidents happen. Because you know how many people get a blowout in their car and there's an accident? That happens all the time. You don't have to stop at the gas station. Well, compress it. If you compress the air, it's not enough, too much. They overinflate, they underinflate. It's raining out. These things can all be fixed. There's already the technology to fix everything. There's nothing that there isn't already a simplicity or a technological advancement that couldn't fix whatever the fuck is the problem with what's going on. Nobody wants to hear this shit, though, do they? Nobody wants education on this. Oh, where are we at here? Oh, what's up, Reza? Tensor rings? I mean, what do you think this is? To a degree. I mean, I'm not gonna wrap it up and make it all. Yeah, tensor ring is kind of like a. Don't make me say cock ring. I mean, really, it's like holding all. It's holding energy somewhere. Yeah. I mean, have I ever used them? I mean, I know. Twisted Sage on Instagram. He's got cool shit. Hidden by the yeah. Supernaturalism. I don't know what that means, Stan. I never heard that word before. See, the shit that I'm explaining right now, it's not hidden. It's just not implemented because somebody it's an idiotic manipulation of things. The fact that it costs as much as it does to get an airplane that's run on not combustion jet fuel but runs on compressed air, that it costs you more money, and then you got there's all the shit, the standing in line and the bag, the whole rigmarole, all that. It shouldn't be like that. And those planes go a lot faster than they're letting on. But they're actually going slower than they tell you they can go. Those planes are fucking hovering. It's a hovercraft. Those planes are go look up the Zeppelins and those things, the big. I'm just saying, the airplanes, you think on the commercial airliners, they're not going as fast as they tell you. I guarantee it. They're not going that fast. And distances are not right. I'm not on this planet. No, sir. If you look at a map, they tell you it's 10 miles from here to here. I already did a video on this explaining to you 100% without question. If I show you a flat map and they go from here to here, it's 10 miles. No, it's motherfucking not. Just like it's not 10 miles from New York to San Francisco, like whatever. It's not. It's 3,250 miles because it takes this for the plane to go up. It's not gone a mile. It's gone a quarter of a mile. So when you're going on the road and the road goes up and down and left and right, that mile is now 1.75 miles. So the distance you think you're going is not that, especially if it's a hilly area. You have to count this to this. It's the hypotenuse. Well, I mean, angular, dynamical, whatever. It's a pyramid. This way, traveling this way. We're on a flat realm, flying as far as we know. I think, perhaps, who knows, whatever. If I string a line out, here's 10 inches. If I go this 10 inches, there it is. Where is it? Right there. So what we've lost is 3 inches going that way. Planes are doing that. Cars are doing that. And it's also going that way, around curves and stuff. Nothing is what you think it is. And the speed of these airplanes, dude, watch a jet go by in the sky. Watch a jet go across the sky. Tell me how long it takes. When they just go, whoo, how fast do you think they're going? And then watch a commercial jet plane. It goes. So you're telling me that one's going 600? And the other one's going 2,000? It'd be a lot. No. Nope. Not happening that way. Those ones that are in the sky doing the real fast stuff, that's quick. Don't you think there's a reason they called it Mach speed? Because they're mocking people. How fast a plane can go. If I really needed to right now get to California because, I don't know, because there might be something fun to do, I could get on a plane that would get me there in probably 2 hours. You go, no, that's like a fucking, what is it? Oh, I'd have to go to Atlanta first. There's no direction here, so I have to go to Atlanta because that's a hub, and then go out there. And then when I get off to get wherever I wanted to go, I'd have to get into a cab or whatever. No, I would just take that, get off the airport, and jump in a helicopter and put a backpack on that has a parachute and just we in there. 2 hours and change from here to there. They're like, that's gonna take a day. You can take a red eye home. No, they're lying about how fast these things can go, and the fuel that they're using. Most of the world is running on laughing gas, nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide is laughing gas. Why do you think they put nitrous in funny cars? Nitrous in funny cars. Haha, they're going so fast. What do you think they're using? Jet fuel? What's a jet running on? Compressed jet. It's a jet turbine engine that's running on compressing air. How do you think your body works? Compressing air. How do you think you lift weights? It's not the food you eat. It's lifted. It's compressing air. They use a minimal amount they use alcohol and compressed air. That's about it. I'm telling you I'm telling you everything about reality. No one listens. No one cares. You can't really do anything about it. You can kind of just. I know your little trick you're doing here. Like, I'll tell you a trick. Go next time you're on an airplane. You go to the airport. Smile at the person that's working the gate when you give them the pass. Be like, hey, yeah, you got any upgrades to? Do you have any upgrades to first class? And they're like, yeah, that'd be like $60 or $100, whatever the fuck they charge. You'd be like, yeah, but like, how about like, if you don't sell them all before we get on the plane, can I get that upgrade? Most of the time, they'll just give it to you. Cost them nothing. Not a penny. And do you really want to sit in the back of the plane with those people that smell like dirty day-old diapers and dookie socks from the gym and the screaming kids? No, you don't want to do that. Sit in the front. I only sat in the back. It's like twice in my life. I used to always fly first class. Why would I ever do anything else? Yeah, 17,000 miles per hour. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. You know, I mean, that's interesting. I don't believe those things exist, like in the way that they tell us. But is there something to go that fast? Certainly. On this realm, like when you say alien technology, it just means that you just don't understand it. It means it's alien to you. It's like I can't even consider why that would be like that. Wow, there's like fucking spacecrafts that are working on magnetism. Hey, here's a little trick. Everything works on magnetism. You just don't know it. You just think everything works on physicality. Nope, works on mentalism. No, it works on electricity. Nope, works on magnetism. Mental magnetism. I mean, electricity and physicality is still there, but mentality and magnetism. It's the underpinnings to how the universe works. Maybe we'll explore what this root does today. You guys want to try this out? It's called OSHA root. You guys can't see it. It's a weird. Look at this fucking thing. OSHA root. It smells really weird. It smells like black pepper, turds, licorice, hot pepper, like cayenne, celery. Ugh. So it's like a lot like celery, like snap like a. Oh, here's what it smells like. It smells like a snail that shit on a stale piece of celery. Nope. And like pigeon poop. And don't get me wrong. I mean, like a lot of incense that I have here are made of elephant shit, but. Very funny. OSHA root. We'll figure out what this does today. Very celery-like. And that was so perfect right on time that I was, let's see. I gotta find no copyrights. Let me see. See, there's a, give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I just have to go change the music. And there's a glare on the TV. No! What is this? I'll be right there. Why? Why is this? Why is this giving me so much? It's giving me an issue right now, and the issue is it's not letting me do what I want to do. Just let me do what I want to do. You're not the boss of me. You know, like when kids do that. You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss. The boss sauce. You ain't the boss of me. I don't know why I said it that way. Boss. Okay, cool. I think I might have this next one. This is a lot. Fine, we'll do this one. Cool, I'm back. And there you are. Hey, Reza, Dave who? It does. Oh, Dave Murphy? That's his? The Turdsman, Stan, go listen to, what's her name? What happened to the white dog shit from the 70s? Sarah Silverman. She is the most strangely, I don't know what it is. She's really sort of kind of not, but powerful, like something weird about her. She's attractive, but she's not. I don't know. Can't figure it out. Like, it's like she's funny. Let me see. Oops, sorry, fuck that one. Yeah, she's like she's like somewhat cute, but I find it funny that she did the voices she does. I wonder what she's like in the sack. I really do. I really do. I'm curious. I wonder if she'd be very like dominant because she acts very like childish and goofy out here, but if she's like into like choke arts and shit. Anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about right now. Dave Murphy. Yeah, Dave Murphy, man, he went straight from nobody fat, right? And then he did a long fast. It was into piss drinking and shit. And then he got fat again. And then didn't he get on? Didn't I'm asking because I don't remember. Didn't he get on the fuck white people movement where everybody is if you're not melanated? What was that him? I'm just asking because because it was one of the people that came through and they got real big real quick, and then they got into Kemet and all this shit, and they went flat Earth and all this stuff, but then they started getting to this this goofy narrative that white people are evil or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't really care either way because I'm not white, so fuck white people. Fuck all people. No lie. Hey, as I told you plenty of times, no lives matter. That's my campaign. That's my movement. Your life don't matter. Your life is bullshit, right? I don't know. People get too involved into superficial stereotypical topics of like this muffling menstruation of mouthing off about literally moot things. It's just I don't get it. Like people are so candidly concerned with cockamamie shit. Like really, just do you. How's it going? Having a good day? I hope so. And anyways, I wasn't talking shit about him because I don't know him. I've never met him. I thought it was one of those two. Was it? I think it was Dave though. Cause he got skinny, grew his hair back when he was urine fasting, and then he got fat again, and somebody said something about him getting chubby or something. I thought that's what happened, but whatever. And there's the other dude that came out, and then he got really hardcore on the who's the dude that was saying that 2020 vision, and he made the scale model of the Earth and realms and shit. Who was that? I don't know. I'm not remembering his name. But he goes real hard on the vegan shit now, where he can, yeah. Who's the dude that did the flat Earth model? It was right when, which is still amazing to me, that a lot of people don't know who he is. That dude from Canada that did all the digital thing of the flat Earth, Norb's theory, Norb's world, and him and other dude came out at the same time, but Norbs did it in a computer simulated version on the thing, and then I don't know why I can't remember the dude's name because he's really cool. I like him, and I like Dave too. I mean, as far as I've known, I just know somebody came out with some anti white people, Moorish bullshit. Martin Keeney, Martin Keeney's cool as shit, but the only thing that he fucked up on is he said here's what he said veganism is the only path basically, and that Bill Gates was doing something to help the world. Wait, ow, oh. Hey, he might be right, I might be wrong. I'm willing to accept that if that happens, but as far as I can see, I get it. Love everybody and give people the benefit of the doubt every day. You know how hard it is to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you have to. You have to, because if you don't give people the benefit of the doubt, it'll weigh on your mind and crumble you. You go, no, they had good intentions. Like I'm gonna give you guys a whole breakdown of the idea of good intentions. You have to believe that everybody, no matter what, is having good intentions. You have to. Once you believe that people are evil, that there are evil beings, that'll fuck your head up. I'll tell you why. Some dude that I don't even fucking know, I never met in person, but I talked to him. Cool dude, I like him. He made a video about me the other day, and then the next day got up and apologized. And I'm like, I didn't even know you make a video. I didn't know you. I didn't even know you were. I didn't even know my fucking cock was coming out of your mouth. And he's like, he's like, you said something in a video, and it was the fact that I said that I think that most people that everyone thinks is evil in Hollywood and the Illuminati, the Freemasons, all of the clubs that you don't know about, I think most of them believe they're doing something good and helpful, and they're not some sort of demonic evil creatures. I think 99% of them. There might be something that is next to good and something next to evil. And as I always put it, kicking a baby pup upstairs is probably evil. Wouldn't you say so? But other than that, there's a lot of gray matter area of trying to understand why. If you think evil is evil, you think killing is evil. Okay, if Hitler came back, would you kill him as a baby so he didn't grow up to be Hitler? Yeah, no, fuck everybody. So you don't understand anything about anything if you think. You think too much. You have to give people the benefit of the doubt. I've thought sometimes people are gonna, be rude or treat me wrong. I said, no, I can't believe that. No. And it turned out good. I don't know. I choose not to, because as soon as you put your belief system, your bullshit, and you're suspecting. I've seen a movie. I've seen this before. No, benefit of the doubt. Because if you don't, you carry that shit around, and it's not helpful to you. It's not gonna be helpful to the next person. It's not gonna be helpful to anybody. So what do? I wake up, and I practice whatever the fuck I want, and I have fun doing it. Drink some wine, smile at people. Play with ducks. I don't know. No lives matter, yeah. Arcane, you saw Sarah Silverman? Yeah. Yeah, there's something very, very attractive and something very kind of weird about her. Maybe it's her weirdness is attractive. Maybe because she's one of the only chicks that I find to be funny. I think that if I were to meet her, I could definitely convince her that she should. I don't know. It'd be a very funny thing. She's not the normal kind of chick that I would wife up. I'm much more into Asian and black chicks. I don't know. But in the realm of white chicks, I don't know if she's Jewish though, right? I don't know if I've dated any Jewish chicks. White chicks, I don't date blondes too often. The blonde hair, blue eyes, not my thing. Usually a little different, like style with the darker hair usually. But no, preferences, black, Asian, Latino, something with some flavor in it. But Sarah Silverman, I might change my mind about. Excrement. Yeah, you were definitely a bad person if you ain't vegan according to these motherfuckers. Are you talking about the vegans always look the same? Mr. Mannion. Well, I'm not Rez, I'm not gonna speak about that topic right now. I'll give it to you this way. You can't get rid of something that doesn't exist. I'll make that easy. It's just a name for something that is the result of just being sick, unhealthy, and diseased. That's the name for the end of it. You can't. It's like taking a dump. It's equivalent to taking a shit. About the TV people? What you talking about? Oh, people on TV always look alike? Have you ever known anybody in person that has been on TV? Do they look the same? I've met a few people that have been on TV, not because they were actors, but because they played professional sports. So I've known them in person. They look pretty much the same on TV, but actors, you never know. They're glossy. Divine, I don't agree with that. No, that's the narrative they're giving you. I don't think that's happening. And also I don't mind getting rid of people. I'm gonna stick with Bill Burr on this idea. We could thin out the herd. First of all, we're not the planet is not overpopulated. That's number one. It's not overpopulated. But if we get rid of some people, that's fine too. It's overpopulated. It's overpopulated in certain areas. Let's say that. If you've ever just driven through the middle of the country, you go, "Oh, the world is not overpopulated. There's plenty of room for everyone." And people go in the city like, "Why am I bumping into everybody? What's the fucking stuff in this?" Well, why are you living in a 30 with like that? That's overpopulation. But we get rid of some people. And no, the narrative on I could give two fucking shits about what the news media outlets say, because they're not telling the truth about anything, nothing at all. So I can't even, when you say that that's happening in India, no, it's not. I don't know if you've ever looked at how big India is with all the states and the different areas, and it's not overpopulated. Not in the least bit. And depopulating it is not happening. Stan, ivermectin. What word do I get out of that? I get vermin out of that. When you posted that thing right there, it says vermin to me. Like, I think that was my motivation to making this video this morning was watching three things on TV that really just made me laugh my ass off. One is this bitch. Yes, I call her a bitch because she's my bitch. Her name's Crystal Ball. If fucking people listen to her and not understand, her name is Crystal Ball. I have one right here too. And she's speaking through a black mirror. And she was talking about how Bill Gates is blah, blah, blah. Like he's lying to people. But the way she was saying that he was lying was actually putting more lies on top of the lies. Yeah, this bitch right here. See, excrement. That's the funny thing about it. If you go this bitch right here, like you could be giving them a compliment. Like this bitch right here. See, it's in tone and delivery of it. This bitch right here, and if we could laugh, go be like, yo, this bitch right here. That means you want to that's that bitch. But if you go like this bitch right here, like, oh my yes, right? It's different. This is mad funny. This bitch right here. Do I resonate with Dan Winter's pointing? I don't know about pointing. Dan Winter, I'm very familiar with his work, and I quote him often. I do agree with this sentiment, which is that the only purpose of this life is to learn how to bring memory through death. That's what you're here for. I mean, if somebody's like, what is the purpose of life? I would never say that to someone because it's too profound. I would say there's a few things. There's education, there's learning, there's happiness, there's joy. Those are some good purposes. But no, I agree with him fully on this life is to learn how to bring memory through death. But there's one level above that, which is NERD. Nobody ever really dies. What do you think about that, huh? Oh, divine. I mean, what? I mean, what? I did. Yeah. Professor David Dishon. Yeah. I mean, I guess cool. But where did he get it from? It's still fourth party information. I still don't. I give two shits about it. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. I mean, that's a divine. I mean, you know what I'm saying though. Like, the narrative. Like, look, I care about the entire realm, the planet, the earth, the world, the whatever. It's all fucking groovy and glorious to me. But I can't really rely on people that have continually lied to all of us and lie on a daily basis, which is anything that is pretty much oriented to the media and the narrative and that's what they're giving as the narrative. So I'm just like, that's not true, because time and time again, anytime you look into any story in the news media, is 100% fake. Can you say, did it happen? Like, was there somebody holding somebody down with their knee on someone's neck? Yeah, that was happening. Was it what they're trying to explain? Was he actually leaning into it? No. Was that person? Nope. Was that the other? Nope. Was the angles of the shots all different? Like, this is all the time. You think every day kids are just walking to school with like fucking sawed off shotguns and blah 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 and blowing up buildings and whatever? Like, no, that's not happening. It's all fake. Did somebody say, here's a false fucking, that's, yes. Did it happen? Yeah. But did it really happen? No. So I can't buy one fucking iota, one word of these fucking lying ass pieces of liars. Lying liars, lying about lying liars, and that's what that crystal ball bitch was doing. She's a lying liar that lies about lying liars. So it's like it's a shit show and a black hole and a rabbit's hole of, it's a whole bunch of shit, if you ask me. I can't believe a damn word. Nobody says it anymore. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anyone, no one, all them, you, your mas, your fucking brother and them, your cousin, y'all whack to me. Y'all goofy. Nobody knows what they're saying anymore. They just babble on about bullshit. And then when somebody come through with the righteousness, with the speech of God's tongue, whiplash people. Dan, why don't you look him up? He does things on implosion technology and how he gets into implosion, negative entropy, and the heart induction of like how the heart is a magnetic field that so entropy is to dissolve something, to dissolve something. Neg entropy is to implode and pull something in and hold it which is the heart. That's the easiest way of putting all of his words. But go listen to him, and it's good stuff. He's got a web page that is designed exactly like an engineer would design it. It's horrible to a normal person. They'll look at it and go, "What the fuck am I looking at?" Because somebody that's really interested in information and trying to figure something out from an engineer standpoint, they'll be in heaven. But so let me go get another glass of this and shit in my hand and throw it at someone. Well, that's the dumbest thing ever. I was cooking something, and for some reason, the oven just shut off. What a dumb oven that is. You know, I think that's my new insult for people today will be, just for today only, if I don't like someone, I'm going to call them a dumb oven. It was literally designed to just shut off. It just didn't, it was just like, the timer was still on, but the baking turned off. I was like, well, how would you even do that? Like, I just hit the button. Like, this isn't supposed to listen to the commands. It's like a calculator not calculating properly. You grew up in school, right? And you had a calculator, and all of those TI calculator joints, what if they were all giving you the wrong answer? How would you know? If you're doing like a complex equation, and every time you put in certain things, it would give you the wrong answer. Could have been doing that. What if it was actually programmed to give you the wrong answer? How much do you think long and hard about that? I'd like you to think about that. Because if we take school as a totality, they were programming you to be wrong about everything all the time. They gave wrong food, they gave you terrible information. What if they also, the scientific fucking calculators, what if those were giving you the wrong answer? The song just came out recently, R.A. the Rugged Man. It's called Who Do You Trust? And it was with, Who Do We Trust? With, Tech. Was it Immortal Technique or Tech 9? I fucking forget who it was now. Anyways, who you trust? Who we trust? Hey, it's noon. Divine. I didn't say that. I didn't say anything about him. You obviously aren't listening to what I'm saying, are you? I said media as the general thing is bullshit. I don't know who he is. I have no idea who he is. You're correct. I already said that. We have established that point, haven't we? I said I don't know who it was earlier. I said I don't know who he is. I'm just saying that it's the same narrative that I got from the people on the TV. So do I believe it? No. Do I believe the narrative of the TV? I said no, because and if he's relaying the same thing, unless he's there in the fucking trenches, scooping up dead bodies and doing the mathematical paperwork, I don't give a fuck what he says. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I don't know him. That's my point. You're only redundifying my point. What am I sipping on? Some vino. I didn't discredit him. Just remember that. I don't even know if I can know who he is. That's the point. I'm just saying the piece of information seems to be the same exact thing that the narrative is they're speaking in the media. Also, I seen on the media that they were taking pictures of people dying in the street in India, but then it was shown to be 100% false, that it was the same picture from a different angle from 8 months ago, and there was two people that didn't even know each other, and it was a staged photo. So the staged photo plus the fucking fake writers plus the Associated Press plus all that bullshit, I could give two fucks. If he's repeating that narrative, cool. I mean, hey, people been dying every day. Why the fuck do I gotta give a shit about everybody that's dying? I'm trying to keep people alive. So I'm gonna tell, oh great, I'm glad people are dying because they were dumb enough to get, injected and infected. That's their fault. They did that. They said, yeah, please do this. Just go for it. Like I'm gonna feel sorry for a fucking crackhead that keeps jamming needles in his arm and doing heroin. Like that's your choice. Have fun. Die then. I'm out here trying to help people. Jay, we ain't going toe to toe. She off base. I think she based out on some shit. We ain't going toe to toe. She just said something inequipped, unarticulate, and naive, and didn't listen to what the fuck I said. I'm not condescending to anyone. She condescending to me as if you wouldn't say that if you knew who he was. That's some goofy shit to say. Well, I'm exactly. I'm not fighting with Devon. I'm not fighting with the Hazel. I'm just saying that what she said was not in proper said and set up as the terms and conditions for the agreement that I made by saying what I said, and her response was not in alignment with what the fuck I was talking about, because I didn't talk shit about this person because I don't know who the fuck they are, which was an agreement, and that's all she was saying. But she said it in a snarky and snotty way, and which is, you can tell that there, but that will be deleted later because it happens all the time on my channel. Womp womp. Yeah. I mean, it is. It's right along the time, Reza. It's right along the same line. The same timeline is vegans, people that are globes, people they have the same opinion. They're gonna listen to the popular narrative. They want to fit into a club. I got a club for you. I got a baby seal, and I got a club of people. I got clubs that I'll hit you over the head with. I mean, whatever though. Whatever's clever. What to do today? I think we're gonna eat these riblets, snack on some ribs, drink some wine, and go into the park in a second. I think I gotta go collect some duck food for the ducks. I seen them yesterday, but I did not have so much duck food, which I felt bad about. Well, I don't know why I feel bad. I see that's me. That's just how I am. I felt bad about not having food for the ducks. They looked at me and I was like, "Yo, what up, Zen?" I was like, should I name any food for you today? Ducks look at you. Ducks look at you the same way when you don't give a homeless person money, and they give you that attitude. Like, you sometimes feel like bad for a second. The ducks gave that to me. I don't let homeless people do that no more. I'll just be like, blunt with them and be like, fucking don't really care what you need right now. You're not fucking my day. Get the fuck away from me. Or I'll be like, hey, well, I got a couple dollars in my pocket. Or sometimes I'll be like, me, I just ain't got it. Hope have a good day. It depends on their attitude. But the ducks, they just like, How did that confirmed? It's a bad human. He about to eat meat. Fuck it. Here. This is. You want to see bad human? Let's go. Let's go. I'll show you bad human. Speed. Speed. Animal cruelty. Animal cruelty. Here. You want to see animal cruelty? Here. Here's the ribs of Adam. Animal cruelty, motherfucker. I ain't kill my leftovers. I said, I'm not going to turn this into something good. I understand what I put on here? Oh my god. Tell you, what do you think? What do you think these blackbirds do? They eat all the dead bodies. Why? To create life. God damn. So that on there was a chili, habanero, honey, chocolate, mole. It's like a glaze. I dry rubbed it with cardamom. Oh my god. Cardamom, cinnamon, Indian spices. You know, that kind of thing. Fuck it, you know. What are you gonna do? Oh shit! Was I really? Was I eating that loud? Yo, like if you don't understand, like if you think I'm gonna eat that like that, like I will always lick my fingers, suck my teeth, I'll sit whatever. What you gonna do? You know, I was talking about this with somebody yesterday. When a woman gets mad at you for being crass or rude or something, and she's like, You stop that. You are so nasty. I'm going to talk to you later about that. You go, oh, okay. You want to talk to me later about that. Yeah. Okay. You fucking crass. Still smells good. I don't even understand. Jay, you don't, dude. I just bought a 30-pound pack of ribs. 30 pounds of ribs. I mean, half of it is a gift to somebody. So I just had to figure out if they're gonna be any good. Yeah, but the chocolate, it was. Oh man, just add a little bit of chocolate. I would use maple syrup over honey, but then I did a Chinese 5-spice and all that shit. Yeah, shit is bonkers. Oh, Jay, you didn't even see it. Do you want to see my new painting? No, not that one. Hold on, I'll show you. Stupid. You want to see this shit? Not that one. Not that one, Jay. Look at this. Jay, look at this shit. And also, I will do a painting for you guys soon. Boom. See this shit? That's a gift. That other one I'm keeping because it does fit on the wall, and because somebody's like, you should just keep that. Like, that's your style. I was like, all right, fine. Oh shit. There we go. Cool. Uno. Here, if anybody doesn't know this, I'll show you again. Look at my eyes. Look at this one, and look at this one. See if you can see. See? They're different. Told you I'm a Gemini. I see differently out of each eye. Completely differently. That one right there. I call it the octocenty octocenipede. Octocenipede. Yeah. I like it. It looks good. It's like, it reminds me of the elephant one, the colors scheme, but I mean, I guess I'll just, hey, if anybody wants to, feel free. You can donate to me. Nom 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 nom. You can donate to me so I can buy a canvas. How about this? I have an idea. Do you guys want to see some of my artwork? If you guys donate to me the art supplies, I'll make you a piece of art. You know I can draw, right? Like this, I did that the first time that I ever did, and this is upside down and backwards, but I tattooed myself. Right? So I'm just telling you, I'm talented. If you want to, just tell me what you want. Tell me what I'll go and pick it up. You don't even got to deliver it. I'll just go. You just tell, give me, whatever in supplies, and then for my time, pay me for my time. You know what I'm saying? Buy me paint in a big enough canvas. Have the fuck you want. Pretty good with the paint. Probably multimedia too. Like I want to do anyways. Maybe make it. Maybe add mini speakers into it, and like a MP3 player or some shit. Excrement. Hey. Yeah. Well, look at. I'm trying to unbreak you, if you understand what I'm saying. Not asking you for money, offering you the idea that if you were to provide me with any dollars, that I would provide something for you in return. If you ain't got it, okay, go manifest some money then. There's lots of ways to do it. But what is there's always in the world there's a cost, like there's a magic, how to explain this? Make it easy. There's always an investment of something. You invest something energetically. You could invest something that you don't like to get something that you do like. Do I like money? No, I don't like money. It's disgusting. Is it useful? Yes. Is the ink on there poisonous? Yes. Is it in a computer system? Is that the best that we can do? No. But do I like what it gets as a result? Yes, certainly. Do I like? There's certain things that of but you like the result of. Oh, dude, X-Men. Well, I mean, shit. X-Men, you could ask me. You give some dollars. If I had it, I might be able to help you. All you had to do was ask. I probably gave away. I gave away like $35 yesterday. See, everybody thinks that like every dollar that I spend goes towards ridiculous bullshit. No, I share it with people. It's just not a roof over my head. It's like I give away a lot of things. Well, actually, go watch my early videos then. Go watch my earlier ones. I'll do a video for you on money manifestation. But just go watch the early one on sigils. Make a sigil about getting money. The one that I made that was really powerful was that I wanted to have. I'll tell you what it is because it's not going to change it. It's already happened. That I'll have complete control over the English alphabet. That I can control language. Now, am I the best at it? No. But am I way better than I used to be? Absolutely. I could make it for other things too. But here's why I don't make too many things manifest monetarily through another space, because if I did, you know what I would do? I wouldn't do these videos anymore, and you guys would not be entertained, nor would you learn anything. Not for me anymore. But I'm pretty sure that people would rather me explain something than someone else, because most people suck at teaching. They really do. Am I good at it? I don't know. I just think some people are entertained and educated by what I'm doing, and I just wouldn't do it anymore. I would literally that if I had enough money to be comfortable, then I was this. But if I was in the middle range where I had more money, and I had if I had a regular job, I wouldn't have time to do this. I'd make way more money if I had a regular job. I'd make just work to do, out there. Like if I ran a business doing something else, fucking shit ton. But I'd also be wasting time doing that, and then the other time I would just be wilding the fuck out. So if I managed a bunch of money, let's see. I don't know what I would do. Probably sitting on a beach somewhere. I'd probably be doing videos on like pay-per-view programs where you just watch me like laying in a room with like 10 naked women with their like just squeezing breast milk on me. Wouldn't happen. That would definitely happen. Give me all your money. This is so robbery. Well, for everybody here, as you all well may know, this is what I do to earn tokens of gratitude and appreciation, and that's in the form of monetary systems that I use to obtain physical objects that help me through my, which is physical objects are a roof over my head, wine in my cup, some snacks to eat once in a while because I don't eat too often. Y'all know that. Buy gifts for people, and I have this phone so I can do these videos so I can talk to y'all. So if you find a way, donate TsarXen, TsarXen, CashApp, PayPal, and the other ones. It's beneath it. If it's not there, I don't know what I'm doing. Because I'm pretty sure I put it in the description box. TsarXen, CashApp, PayPal, and what's the other one? Venmo. Sorry about that. I mean, you can do it a couple other digital tokens. There's ways of doing that on Cash App too. Got some Bitcoins now, and it's funny. Somebody donated me some Bitcoins the other day, and now I understand how it immediately. I had studied what it was and how for the longest fucking time, and as soon as they gave me some, I was like, oh, now I understand what it was. Works. I don't know anybody that doesn't have any. I don't know people that don't have Bitcoin or whatever that is to understand what a dollar is versus a Bitcoin versus a credit card versus a debit card versus here's a it's a transactional item that it's a peach, it's a pear, it's a plum, it's a painting, it's a cow, it's all interchangeable energy, and what it was on the digital of a whatever the fuck, whatever the coin is at this point. Because people think they buy things or purchase things. No, you're always exchanging energy and bartering. I do a whole video on this for you guys tomorrow, or maybe later today. Buying and purchase versus exchanging of energy. Well, check it out. Two and a half hours. Now here. Feels 2.5 hours right now. 2.5 hours. I should literally have $250 for doing this. I would hope I would make it, but I don't think I will. Like it just, because if I was doing something else, so what's valuable to me? $250? Go buy cool shit with and do what I want with, or helping people. What do you? Nonetheless, 2.5 hours. I'm pretty good. I'm gonna go to the park and I'm gonna snack on them ribs and I'm gonna finish this cheap bagged wine. We'll talk later. I hope everybody enjoyed. Stay weird. Be yourself, whatever that is. Enjoy your life. Be incredulous. Whatever that word means. We started the show on that word. It's good to see everybody. Be weird. Inspire the world. If you do that, at least take care of yourself. I don't know why I came with that, but I like it. That's very powerful. Bye, guys. Toodles.